Greetings to all my viewers who are watching this session on the most talked about 200 numbers of Vande Bharat Trainset manufacturing to come up under Atmanirbhar Bharat manufacturing. It involves manufacturing and maintenance of Vande Bharat Trainsets, including upgradation of government manufacturing units and trainset depots at Marathwada Rail Coach Factory at Latur in the state of Maharashtra and Integral Coach Factory at Chennai in the state of Tamil Nadu. The Ministry of Railways, also called as the authority, has decided to enter into a manufacturing cum maintenance agreement for Vande Bharat train sets called as the project and has invited bids from across the globe. In my today's vlog, I would be sharing in brief the salient topics related with this most ambitious Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative by Ministry of Railways, Government of India. The brief timeline of the bidding process is as below. The selected bidder, who would also be the technology partners, shall manufacture 200 Vande Bharat train sets of the sleeper class version, each of 16 cars, at the Railways Manufacturing Unit, Marathwada Rail Coach Factory, also called as MRCF, at Latur in the state of Maharashtra, as well as at the Integral Coach Factory, Chennai in the state of Tamil Nadu, and supply the same spread over a period of 3 to 5 years. They will also undertake the comprehensive maintenance thereof for a period of about 35 years in accordance with the provisions of the Manufacturing cum Maintenance Agreement. The bids have been floated on 20th of May. The publishing date for this bids is 27th of April. There was a pre-bid conference on 20th of May, and the closing date as per today's update is 26th of July 2022. An interesting condition put forth in this bid is both L1 and L2 bidders will get a share of the 200 numbers Vande Bharat trainset manufacturing in the ratio of 120 and 80 trains respectively. The L1 selected bidder would have to manufacture or assemble total of 120 train sets at the Indian Railways Marathwada Rail Coach Factory MRCF at Latur. Details of MRCF are as below. The following infrastructure and assets of Marathwada Rail Coach Factory are given below. It has a civil engineering infrastructure comprising of factory shop floor for pre-engineered buildings totaling of 51,000 square meters, which has a stores, a shelf and paint shop, furnishing shop, bogie, test bench, and pump room. There are service buildings totaling to 4,094 square meters, comprising of admin building, security building, canteen, main electric substation, metering room, paddle blocks, station building. The mechanical infrastructure includes machines and plants, which has the shell assembly fixture of Godrej Make 2 numbers at the shell shop location, paint booth and drying oven at the paint shop, rail cum road vehicle of 2000 ton Zagro make capacity at the yard shanting unit, rail cum road vehicle 300 tons Zagro mini, bogie test machine, turning bridge, EOT crane, so on and so forth. Here is a comprehensive list of various other machineries and plant equipment available at the paint and test shop and also spread across various different workshops in the MRCF location. We also have pneumatic and gas pipelines. Pneumatic pipeline network is extended to all shops except stores from compressors installed in the shop floor to an 80 mm dia MS pipeline header and 25 mm dia MS branch of pipe for auto drain valve. The electric general services and infrastructure comprise of the main electric substation, a 33 kV feeder coming from MSEDCL for a connected load of 3000 kW, 33 kV to 11 kV step-down transformers. We also have 11 kV to 25 kV transformers for OHE lines. We also have a complex substations and other allied electrical infrastructure. There are various power distribution boards spread across each of the shops. There is a generator for emergency supply, solar electric power roof mounted, catering to 820 kilowatt peak requirement, LED street lights, and other lighting infrastructure. The Haranguli station infrastructure, which will also be used as halt station without any signaling arrangement, and which will have to be converted to a full-fledged lock station with EI interlocking arrangements. The L2 selected bidder would have to manufacture and assemble total 80 train sets at Indian Railways Integral Coach Factory at Chennai, the details of which are in the next slide. Here are some of the details available of existing infrastructure and facilities at the Government Manufacturing Unit Integral Coach Factory at Chennai. We have a wheelset assembly line. Complete furnishing activities have to be carried out at the plant unit. One covered shed of 40 meter to 50 meter with two bays of 20-meter width. There are broad gauge tracks, two lines in the base. The UT shed shall have UT cranes of suitable capacity, lighting, drinking water supply, and other utilities are already available at ICF Chennai. Additional facilities to be provided by the bidder cum contractor would be the bays at present are open bays. In case controlled atmosphere is to be maintained, necessary sealing humidity control has to be provided. External warehouse for bulk storage near the PU location so as to move the material on a just-in-time basis. Assembly fixtures, low dip lorries for movement of body shells and high dip lorries for underslung equipment mounting. Pusher for the shells to move within the shed. Special equipment, namely hydraulic jack, hydraulic lift, ladder, etc. TIG, MIG welding sets, consumables, special gadgets. If air-conditioned paint booth is required, the same needs to be constructed by the contractor at the space earmarked by ICF. Any other facility, gadget, tools as necessary. Both L1 and L2 bidders would have to suitably upgrade the manufacturing units by providing required MNP, zigs, fixtures, tools, test benches, and other facilities as per the provisions of the MCFA, which is also called as Manufacturing Cum Maintenance Agreement, henceforth called as the agreement. The authority would provide adequate number of technical staff to the selected bidders for manufacturing of these train sets. The supply train set will be maintained by the selected bidders at about 6 to 8 government depots located in major cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Jodhpur, etc. Here is the comprehensive list of these various government depots. These depots are spread over 8 different zones. In the northern region, we have the New Delhi and the Delhi terminals comprising of Bijwasan coaching terminal, EMU car shed at Ghaziabad, the Eastern Railway at Howrah, and we have a Dankuni coaching terminal. In the Western Railway, it will be Mumbai Western Railway at Bombay Central Terminus Depot, North Western Railway Jodhpur, South Central Railway Hyderabad. The proposed depot sites will be close to Cherlapalli, Central Railway, Mumbai Central Railway Unit, Wadi Bandar Coaching Complex, South Western Railway at Bengaluru, which will be at the Hejjala Coaching Terminal. Civil infrastructure at these depots includes power and water supply, track, 25 kV OHE and signaling shall be provided by the authority, and the selected bidders shall be required to suitably upgrade the same by providing required MNPs, tools, test benches, and other facilities. Ordinarily, the turnaround time for Trainsets to visit this depot shall not be before 30 days or 40,000 kilometers of running or any scheduled maintenance. Authority would provide adequate maintenance staff to the selected bidders for undertaking maintenance obligations of the trains as per MCMA. Regular washing and cleaning of these trains at about 4 to 6 days intervals will be undertaken by the authority at the coaching depot wash pits equipped with water, electricity, inspection kits and OHE. Attached to 20 different terminal stations over the Indian Railways network. Inspection and minor repair of the trains required prior to the scheduled visit of the trains to the trainset depots may be undertaken by the selected bidder at these washing pits. The washing lines will be provided at the following stations of the government rail network. At Delhi, it will be at New Delhi, Nizamuddin, Anand Vihar, Old Delhi, Sarai Rohila. In Kolkata, it will be at Howrah, Sialdah, Santragachi. At Mumbai, it will be at CST, Mumbai Central and Bandra. At Hyderabad and Secunderabad and Bengaluru. The nominated train set depot will be assigned to each selected bidder post-award based on operational requirements. Required access and storage office space at the nominated train set depots and washing pits would be provided by the authority to the selected bidder as per the provisions of the agreement. The bidders also have to undertake supply, installation, testing, commissioning, maintenance and operation of motion-based driving simulator at the trainset depots for training of train operating and maintenance staff. Although the tender is for 200 train sets of 16 car each, the bidders shall quote for at least 120 number of train sets, else the bids would be rejected. The typical configuration for the 16 car train set manufactured by Indian Railway is as below. It will be a DTC, MC, TC, MC2, NDTC, MC, TC, MC2, NDTC, MC, TC, MC2, MC3, TC, MC and DTC. The abbreviations are explained below. DTC is the driving trailer car, MC is the motorized car, TC is the trailer car and NDTC is the non-driving trailer car. The delivery of the train sets is to be effected and completed as per the supply program given in Article 13, 14 and 15 of the MCMA. The supply of prototype train set, the first prototype train shall be delivered within 16 months from the appointed date in case bidder adopts the Indian Railways VandeBharat design. In case for In case the bidder uses its own design, the first prototype train shall be delivered within 22 months from the appointed date. The second prototype train shall be delivered within 30 days of the delivery of the first prototype. Liquidated damages for late delivery shall be 0.5% of the train price as damages per week subject to maximum of 10% of the train price. Supply of train sets. The supply and delivery of train sets shall be as per the annual program set out in clause 15 of MCMA as below and after the date of acceptance of the first prototype. The first year after date of acceptance of In the first year after the date of acceptance of the prototype, 18 train sets to be delivered. In second year after date of acceptance of prototype, 24 train sets. From third year onwards, after date of acceptance of prototype, 30 train sets shall be delivered every year till the supply of all trains as per the bid quantity is completed. We now come to the end of the today's session. In my next session on the same topic, I shall share my views and analytics from the project planning perspective. Till then, goodbye and have a great day and a week ahead.